Hello everyone, Scooty007 here bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game we have the 5-4 Milwaukee Brewers taking on the 6-2 New York Mets. We're here at Chase Stadium for game 1 of a 3-game series between the Brew Crew and the Mets. It's a battle in Flushing, and here is the starting lineup for the Milwaukee Brewers. Leading off, the second baseman, Ricky Weeks. Batting second, the center fielder, Gabe Gross. Batting third, the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Ryan Braun, in the cleanup position. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Bill Hall. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Corey Hart. Batting seventh, the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Batting eighth, the pitcher, Manny Pereira. And batting ninth, the catcher, Jason Kendall. On the mound for the Mets, it's Nelson Figueroa. Comes into the game with a 3.0 ERA, 1 win, no losses, 3 innings pitched, allowed 2 hits, 1 strikeout, and no walks. Shea Stadium, nothing for strikeouts. It gives a +2 for walks, and nothing for home runs. And with that, Ricky Weeks steps up into the batter's box. He's batting a 197. Here's the pitch. 3-1 at the ballpark. So already we're starting off at Chase Stadium. 1-3, double star 5, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Beltran. And with 1 out in the first, before we get to Gabe Gross, let's take a look at the defense for the Mets. Out there in left field, it's Pagan, center field to Beltran, Church is in right field. Going around the horn, right at third, Reyes at short, easily on second. DeLongo at first, Casanova behind the plate, and Figueroa on the mound. Gabe Gross batting a 222, 5-1, strikeout, 10, 16, too high. 1-1, power hit to Beltran. That is a 17, and that is a fly ball out. Beltran going all the way back to the wall to make that catch. Prince Fielder batting a 444. Here's the pitch. Fielder, 2-6. Strikeout 10. That's a 4. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors for the Brewers as the Mets retire them in order. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is the starting lineup for the New York Mets. Leading off, the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Batting second, the left fielder, Angel Pagan. Batting third, the third baseman, David Wright. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos DeLongo. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Diamond Easily. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Ryan Church. Batting eighth, the catcher, Raul Casanova. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Nelson Figueroa. On the mound for the Brewers, it is Manny Pereira. Comes in with a 2.25 ERA, 1 win, no losses, a 2.25 ERA, 8 innings pitched, allowed 8 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Jose Reyes up. He's batting a 333. Here's the pitch. 4-3. That's a walk. 12. That is a 5. And we lead off with a walk. Here's the defense for the Brewers. Braun out there in left field. Gross is at center. Hart at right. Going around the horn. Hall at third. Hardy at short. Weeks at second. Fielder at first. Behind the plate is Kendall. And on the mound is Pereira. Angel Pagan batting a 250. Strategy roll is an 8. And the infield is a double play depth. 6-1. Possible error on a ground ball. That's going to be 5-2. That's going to be a double out there to Gross. Gross's error rating is a 0. That's a 13. No error there. And with that, it is a double, but we do check for extra bases here. And on a 1, the lead runner will advance. So the Mets are on the board with scoring a run on that double by Angel Pagan, but let's see this Pagan advance. If the roll is less than or equal to the trailing runner's BR, his BR is a 3, the dice roll is a 1. Pagan takes that double and makes it into a triple on the throw. One away, David Wright up, Wright batting a 256. Strategy rolls a 17. Here's the pitch. 4-5, blank. 5-1, that's going to be a base hit past Braun. And that's going to be another run scored for the Mets. So 2-0 right now on a RBI single by David Wright. And that's going to bring up Carlos Beltre. Beltre batting a 300. Strategy roll is an 11. Here's the pitch. Infield double play depth. No outs yet with a runner on first. 6-5, blank. 4-3. That's going to be a base hit out there to Braun. And with that, that is a 0 for his base run rating. It is a 6, but no advancement. The runner will hold. Carlos Diago batting a 233, infield at normal depth, strategy roll 3, 5-6. That's going to be a strikeout plus. Now, on a strikeout plus, we add 10 to that. So that becomes 20 plus whatever the ballpark factor is. So that is a 0. So we're adding 10. That's a 20. That's an 8. Struck him out. One away, and that's going to bring up Diamond easily batting at 375. Strategy roll 19, infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch. 4-2, strike 6. The 20 is too high. 2-4, fly ball out there to Gross. Out number 2. That's going to bring up Ryan Church. Church batting a 286. Strategy roll is an 8. Here's the pitch. 4-6. Home run. That's a 12. That's a 5. And that's a 3-run home run by Ryan Church. And with that, the Mets now have a 5-0 lead here in the first. That's going to bring up Casanova. Casanova, first game. It's the first time we're seeing him. Here's the pitch. 4-2, strike. That's a 9. That's a 1. Struck him out. 5 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and none left on. After 1, Mets 5, Brewers nothing. We go to the top of the second. It's going to be Ryan Braun, Bill Hall, and Corey Hart due up for the Brew Crew. Ryan Braun adding a 297. 1-2, hit by pitch, 8. The 10 is too high. Nelson will give a +1 to hit by pitches. 4-2, ground ball. Out number 1. Bill Hall, batting a 242. Here's the pitch. 5-5, wild pitch. We're going to re-roll. 1-6, strike 15. That's a 12. Struck him out. Corey Hart batting a 108. 2-2, strike 9. The 15 is too high. 2-2, ground ball to Easily. And that is out number 3. So the Mets make quick work of the Brewers. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Nelson Figueroa, Jose Reyes, and Angel Pagan do up 9-1-2 for the Mets. Nelson, first time we're seeing him take the plate here. And that is going to be 3-2. That's a hit by pitch. That's a 0. That's a 7. 7 is too high. 4-4, ground ball to Hall. Out number 1. We go to the top of the order. Jose Reyes. Reyes is with a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. 1 away. 1-4, blank. Reyes is switch hitter. And that's going to be 5-5, ground ball to Weeks. Out number 2. Angel Pagan, 1-for-1 with a double, a run, and an RBI. The pitch. 2 away. 6-5, blank. 2-4. And that's going to be on for a base hit. So Pagan is on with the base hit. That's going to bring up David Wright. Now, when there's 2 outs, base run rating will get a +1 to that. So Pagan is normally a 3. On 2 outs, he goes to a 4. David Wright up. Wright 1-for-1 with a run and an RBI. Strategy roll 15. The pitch. 6-4, strikeout, 8-15, too high. 6-5, double star 4, ground ball to short, and out. And out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Mets after 2. Mets 5, Brewers nothing. We go to the top of the third. It's J.J. Hardy, Manny Pereira, and Jason Kindle due up for the Brew Crew. Hardy batting a 286. 4-4, blank. 4-1, fly ball out that a bell tray. Out number 1. Manny Pereira. Played in 3 games so far. It's a second at bat here. 1-5, blank. 5-6. That is a ground ball to Easily. And out number 2. Jason Kindle up. Kindle is batting a 292. 1-1, strike 4. That's a 4. Struck him out. So, the Mets making quick work of the Brewers. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the third. Carlos Beltray, Carlos Dialgo, and Diamond Easily due up for the Mets. Carlos, 1-for-1 with a run scored, 6-2, home run chance. On a 1-6, the 13 is too high. 3-4, ground ball, 2 Weeks. Out number 1. Carlos Dialgo 0-for-1 with a strikeout. The pitch. And that is going to be 4-4. Range play. 5-5, ground ball to Weeks. Weeks' range is at a 1-3. That's a 2. He makes the catch, tosses it over the fielder for out number 2. Next up, Diamond Easily, 2 away. Easily 0-for-1 with bat. Here's the pitch. 6-1, possible error on a ground ball. And that is going to be 6-5, and that's going to be a base hit. So easily on with a base hit, and that's going to bring up Ryan Church. Strategy roll is a 9. Ryan Church up. Church is 1-for-1 with a home run. 1-1, strike 13. That's a 2. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 1 left on. We go to after 3. Mets 5. Brewers nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. It is Ricky Weeks, Gabe Gross, and Prince Fielder due up for the Brewers. Top of the order, Weeks 0-for-1, the pitch. 4-3, walk plus. Same thing, now on a walk plus, we had 10. Plus the 2 for the walk there, 26. That's a 19. And the Brewers are on with a walk. So the Brewers have a runner on first, and if you're going to double play depth, as Gabe Gross comes up. Gross is 0-for-1. Strategy roll is an 18. 5-4 blank. 1-1. Power hit out there to Beltre. That is an 8. That is a triple. Gabe Gross hits it into deep right center field. Pagan and Beltre go back for it and nearly collide. They crisscross. The ball drops in between there. Weeks will score on a triple from Gabe Gross. And he puts the brakes on, and Gabe Gross with an RBI triple here in the 4th, and it's now 5-1 as the Brewers get on the board. Prince Fielder is up next. Fielder 0-for-1 with a strikeout. Strategy roll is a 3. Infield normal depth. 3-1 at the ballpark. We go to Shea Stadium. 4-2 ground ball to Reyes. And is he going to try to score? Yes. They're going to go for the auto out at first, or they're going to go for the out at first. So the out is at first with 1 away, and the Brewers will get that score. So 2 runs right now in the first inning. Here in the top of the 4th. It's a 3-run ball game. Ryan Braun up. He's 0-for-1. The pitch. 3-2. Walk plus. That's a 20. That's an 11. And that's the second walk that Nelson has led off. Bill Hall, infield at double play depth. Hall is 0-for-1 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 9. Here's the pitch. 3-6, strike 15. That is a 2. Struck him out. Corey Hart, 0-for-1. The pitch. Strategy roll is a 16. And that is going to be 6-5. Range play at Shea Stadium. 6-6. Ground ball to right. Right's range is on a 1-3. That's a 2. And he takes the hit away. Takes it. Tosses it over to second for out number 2. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Raul Casanova, Nelson Figueroa, and Jose Reyes drew up for the Mets. Casanova 0-for-1 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 3-5. And that's a base hit. Nelson 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll 7. Infield at double play depth. 5-5. Strike. That's a 25. That's a 19. Struck him out. 2 away. We go to the top of the order. Jose Reyes up. Reyes is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Sacrifice play coming up. 1 out. Infield coming in. Reyes 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. 5-2. It's going to be a walk plus. That's actually going to be a double play. And 2 away on that. That is a double play there. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. None left on. After 4, Mets 5, Brewers 2. We go to the top of the 5th. J.J. Hardy, Manny Pereira, and Jason Kindle due up for the Brew Crew. Hardy 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 3-4, strikeout 9. The 2 is too high. Struck him out, and Manny Pereira 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 2-4, possible error on a throw, and that's going to be 3-2, ground ball to right. Error rating for right is on a 1 to 8. That's a 6. It's a throwing error as he throws it past Delago, and with that, Pereira is on with a bait. Gets on through to an E5. One away runner on first. Jason Kindle up. Kindle's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 14. 5-1. Strike 4. That's a 4. Struck him out. Top of the order, Ricky Weeks 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. The pitch. 5-5. Wild pitch. 15 outside of the range of the pass ball. We're going to go to his card. 1-5. Power double star 3, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Beltre. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Angel Pagan, David Wright, and Carlos Beltre due up for the Mets. Pagan 2 for 2 with a double, a run, and an RBI. 6-5, blank. 2-4, and that's going to be a base hit. So Pagan is on with a base hit. David Wright, 1 for 2 with a run and an RBI. Strategy roll 7, the pitch. 6-1, possible error on a ground ball. 4-2, that is going to be a ground ball to Hall. Sorry. No ground, that is a single pass third. Yeah. And runners are now on first and second. Carlos Beltre. Beltre is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Strategy roll 6, no outs. 3-3, wild pitch, 7. And it's just a bit outside, and Wright and Pagan will move up to third and second. 2-4, power hit to Gross. 13, and that's going to be a fly ball out. And that is out number 1. It's a failed sacrifice fly, and that is a 5, so Beltre will hold. Manny Pereira can face 3 more batters. Carlos Tiago up. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Strategy roll 6, struck out his last time up. 2-4, strikeout 10. That's a 4. struck him out. 2 away, Diamond easily. 1 for 2, the pitch. 1-6 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Shea Stadium. 1-6, fly ball out that abroad. And that retires the side. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. After 5, Mets 5, Brewers 3, 2. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Gabe Gross, Prince Fielder, and Ryan Braun due up for the Brewers. Gabe Gross 1 for 2 with a triple, a run, and an RBI. 2-3, blank. 6-3, double star, fly ball out there to Pagan. Out number 1, Prince Fielder 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. 2-2, strike 10, that's a 7. Struck him out. 2 away, Ryan Braun 0 for 1, the pitch. 1-5, strikeout plus 21, that's a 17. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Mets retire the Brewers in order. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is Ryan Church, Paul Raul Casanova, and Nelson Figueroa due up for the Mets. Manny Pereira can face one more batter. We're going to keep him in. 1-5. Walk plus 19, that's a 4. And they walked him, and that's going to do it for Manny Pereira. As the Brewers will now go to the bullpen. Let's see, we have a switch, a right, and a switch coming up. So they're going to bring in Derek Turnbull. Actually, Mark. They're going to bring in Mark Defiance. I haven't seen him. That's his card. So Mark will come into the game. He's got 1 win, an ERA of a 2.84, 19 innings pitched, allowed 17 hits, 20 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Infield coming into double play depth. Taking a look at the stats here for Manny Pereira. Went 6 innings, allowed 9 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 home run, and 1 wild pitch, an ERA of a 4.50. All right, strategy roll 3, infield at double play. Raul Casanova, 4-4. That's going to be a blank. 4-1. Power hit to Gross, 20. And that is going to be a double. And with that, Church will get the hold sign. And the Mets bring in Raul Castillo to come in. He's batting an 087, squeeze play. The pitch. They're going to put the squeeze on, 1-6. Walk, 17, that is a 9. And the Mets and the Brewers have loaded the bases. Jose Reyes up. Reyes is 0 for 2. The pitch strategy roll is an 8. 3-6, strikeout 6. That's a 1. Struck him out. One away. Angel Pagan is 3 for 3. The pitch. 2-4. Strikeout. 8-3. Struck him out. 2 away. David Wright. 2 for 3. 6-3. Strikeout plus 19. That's a 19. Struck him out. So no runs, no runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 3 left on. We go to the top of the 7th, and the Mets go to the bullpen. Right, coming up. We're going to bring in Brian Stokes. It's his card. Stokes will come into the game. He's got 1 inning pitched, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and no walks. Taking a look here at the stats for Nelson. Nelson went 6 innings, allowed 1 hit, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, an ERA of a 3.0. He's got to face off against Bill Hall, Corey Hart, and J.J. Hardy due up for the Brewers. At the end of 6, it's Mets 5, Brewers 2. Bill Hall 0 for 2. The pitch, 6-4, strikeout 15. The 17 is too high. 1-4, ground ball to Reyes. Out number 1, Corey Hart 0 for 2. 2-3, possible error on a ground ball. And that's going to be 5-6, fly ball out there to Beltre. Out number 2. J.J. Hardy 3-1, blank. And that is going to be 5-4, line drive to Stokes. And Singh, take me out to the ball game. So no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to so the Mets retire the Brewers in order, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Let's take a look at the box score after 7 innings, 6.5 innings of play. The Brewers, 2 runs on 1 hit. New York, 5 runs on 10 hits with 1 error. The Mets scoring all 5 runs in the 1st inning. The Brewers scoring their 2 runs in the 5th inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th, and with that, defense is going to be done. They are going to bring in a new pitcher. Switch left and a right. They're going to bring in Mitch Stutler. That's his card. He does have a special K on there. Stutler will come into the game with no ERA. He's got 1 win, 4 innings pitched, allowed 1 hit, 9 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here from Mark Defiance, who went 1 inning, allowed 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, no ERA. And here's the pitch to Carlos Beltre. Beltre is 1 for 3. 6-1. Walk plus, that's a 24. The 18, and that is a walk. All right, so we lead off with a walk for Carlos Beltre. Carlos Delago now up. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Strategy roll is a 7. 6-6, blank. 3, struck him out. Diamond easily, 1 for 3. Strategy roll is an 8. Infield at double play depth, 6-2. Wild pitch, 8, nothing. That's a 2. Struck him out. Ryan Church, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a 5-4. Strike 13. The 19 is too high. That's a 7. Struck him out. So the Brewers strike out the Mets with 1 left on. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go after 7. Mets 5. Brewers 2. We go to the top of the 8th. It's going to be Mitch Statler, Jason Kindle, and Ricky Weeks due up. Statler not taking the hit. They are going to leave Stokes in. And they're going to bring in Brad Nelson. Brad Nelson batting 1,000. Ryan Stokes can face 5 more batters, so they are going to leave him in. Here's the pitch to Brian Nelson. Nelson, 1-5 home run chance on a 1-3. The 16 is too high. 5-3. That's going to be a double. Has Beltray. And it hops off the wall, and that's going to bring up Jason Kindle. So, Escobar is going to be a pinch runner here. They are going to bring in that. So, Jason Kindle is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. The pitch, 6-2 at the ballpark. Brewers down by 3. 3-3. HR8. And that is an out. And with that, Escobar will go over to third. One away with a runner in scoring position, top of the order. Ricky Weeks, 0 for 2 today. 3-6, strikeout 11. That's a 9. Struck him out. Gabe Gross, 1 for 3 with that triple. 5-6. Home run, 11-13 is too high. 3-1. That's going to be a double. And it hops off the wall, and with that, Grouse is on with a double. Escobar will come home to score. It's now a 2-run game as the Brewers close in on the Mets. They close that gap down by 2, and that's going to bring up Prince Fielder. Fielder 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 2-6 range play. 2-5 line drive to Stokes. And that is a 5. His range is on a 1-5. That's a 1. And that is an outstanding play there. It makes it, tosses over to first for the out. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's going to be Raul Casanova, Brian Stokes, and Jose Reyes due up for the Mets. And with that, the Brewers bring in Brian Slaps. That's his card. All right, Casanova's 2 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. 2-1, blank. 1-1, ground ball to Weeks. And that is out number 1. Brian Stokes not taking the hit here. They're going to bring in Brady Clark. Clark, first time we're seeing him. Three, walk, 13, that's a 12. And he's on with a walk. Jose Reyes. Brian Stells, we didn't take a look at his thing here. He's got 3 innings pitched, allowed 4 hits. No strikeouts, 1 walk. That was the walk just now. With that, we're going to take a look at the stats here from Mitch Statler. Statler went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, no ERA. Strategy roll 17, infield at double play depth as we go to the top of the order. Jose Reyes is 0 for 3. 5-6. That's a walk. That's a 12. That's a 4. And that's a sacrifice play. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Brian now tired. Angel Pagan up. Pagan 1-5. And that is a successful sac bunt. And it moves everyone over 2 away. David Wright, 2 for 4. They're going to leave Brian in. 2-4. Blank. 6-1. Double star 6. Fly ball out there to Hart. And that retires the side. So with that, we go to the top of the 9th. It's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left on for the Mets. So they're going to bring in they're going to bring in Aaron Hillman. Hallman coming in. They're not going to make any changes to the lineup. After 8, it's Mets 5, Brewers 3. The Brewers are down by 2. We'll take a look at the box score here. Brewers coming back to scoring that 1 run in the 8th inning there. Mets have nothing in that inning. But the Mets have a 2-run lead. Can the Brewers come back to win the game? And find some of that 9th inning magic? Or will the Mets win? Find out. No changes to the Mets defense. Brian Braun up. Braun is, Aaron Hellman. We got to take a look at him. He went 3 innings, allowed 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. No ERA. So he's got no wins, no losses on the season. 2-2, hit by pitch. 17, that is a 1. And the tying run now at the plate as Bill Hall comes up. Taking a look at the stats here for Brian Stokes. He went 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned 1 strikeout. An ERA of a 3.0. Bill Hall 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Infield double play. Two-4, wild pitch on a 7. And that's going to move Ryan over. 3-1, double star 4, ground ball to Easily. And that is going to be the out at first, but Braun will go to third. 1 away with a runner in scoring position. Corey Hart, 0 for 3, represents the tying run. 4-3. Home run chance on a 1-8. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 2-run home run by Corey Hart. That ball is gone. And all Pagan can do is just watch it go. And with that, the Brewers have tied this game up at 5 on a 2-run home run by Corey Hart. Aaron Hellman, 0 for 3 as J.J. Hardy. Harmon can face 2 more batters. 6-6. Strikeout plus 19. That is a 2. Struck him out. Brian Stouse not taking the hit here. They're going to bring in Craig Counsell. Counsell batting at .333. The pitch. 6-5. Strikeout. 7. That's a 1. Struck him out. So the Brewers tie the game up, and they're going to go with they're going to bring in Eric. That's his card. So it's 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Carlos Beltre, Carlos Diago, and Diamond easily do up. Eric Gagin. 2 innings pitched, allowed 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. No ERA. Taking a look at the stats here for Brian Stouse. He went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, an ERA of a 2.25. So he's going to face off against 4, 5, and 6 of the Mets lineup. Here's the pitch. 5-2. Ground ball to fielder. Out number 1. Carlos Diago. 4-6 at the ballpark. 6-6. Ground ball to Hall. Out number 2. Diamond easily. 1 for 4. 5-4 range play. 2-1 double star 5. Fly ball out to the Brown. Bronze ranges in a 1-3. That's a 4. That's going to be a double. And that is a double for Diamond easily. We go to Ryan Church. The go-ahead run at second. Church is 1 for 3. Strategy roll 4. 5-2. Double star. Ground ball to Hardy. And we are going into free baseball. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on for the Mets. After 9, we're tied at 5. We go to the top of the 10th. It is Jason Kindle, Ricky Weeks, and Gabe Grubbs. Aaron Hellman not going here. So with this, now since we get into extra innings, I just let the computer randomly select who will be taking over in extra innings. Scott will come up. Scott pitched 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, no strikeouts, and no walks. So he's going to face off against Kindle, Weeks, and Gross. We take a look at the stats here for Aaron. Aaron went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, one hit, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 1 home run, 1 hit by pitch, and 1 wild pitch, a 4.50 ERA. All right, here's the pitch to Kendall. Kendall is 0 for 3, 3-3, question mark, single and a 1-7, that's a 4, and that's a base hit. Top of the order, Ricky Weeks is 0 for 3. Infield, a double play, 6-6, blank. 3-1, fly ball out to the Beltre. Out number 1. Infield still at double play depth. Strategy roll 3. Gabe Gross is 2 for 4. 3-5. Strikeout 15. That's a 9. Struck him out. Scott tired. Pitch fielder is 0 for 4. Infield normal depth. 1-4. Blank. 1-1. Ground ball to Reyes. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 10th with 1 left on for the Brewers. It's going to be Casanova, Scott, and Jose up for the Mets. So with that, Eric is going to be tired. They are going to pull him. And they're going to bring in Guillermo Mota. Look at his card. Mota will come into the game with 1 win, no losses, 3 innings pitched, allowed 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Casanova, 2 for 4. 2-4. Home run chance on a 1-7. The 20 is too high. 5-3. Fly ball out there to Braun. Out number 1. Scott not taking the hit. They are going to go to the bench here. And they're going to bring in Fernando Titus. Titus will come into the game with a 6.67 average. 1-6, strike 11. The 12 is too high. 5-2, double star 6. Fly ball out there to Hart. Out number 2. Top of the order, Jose Reyes is 0 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be 1-3. That's a walk. 10-17, too high. 2-5. Fly ball out there to Hart. And out number 3. So that retires the side. So we go to the top of the 11th. And with that, the Mets are going to bring in Pedro. Take a look at his card. So Pedro Felicio will come in. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 10, we're tied at 5. We go to the top of the 11th. It's going to be Ryan Braun, Bill Hart, and Bill Hall, and Corey Hart due up. Pedro, 1 save, no ERA, went 1 inning, allowed 1 no hits, 1 strikeout, and no walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Scott, went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 strikeout, no ERA. Here's the pitch to Ryan Hall. Hall is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. 3-6 blank. 6-4, fly ball out there to Church. Out number 1. Bill Hall, 0 for 2. 5-5, that's going to be a walk. 12, that is a 12. So that is a walk. A runner on first. We're going to go to double play depth. Strategy roll is a 6. Corey Hart, 1 for 4 with a home run. 1-5, wild pitch. 18, no. Outside of that range. 2-5, fly ball out there to Beltray. Out number 2. Pedro tired. We go to J.J. Hardy. Hardy is 0 for 4 on the day. Strategy roll is an 18. 1-3 range play. Shea Stadium. 1-4. That's going to be a double. And that's a catch there by Beltray, whose range is on a 1-4. So 1 left on, no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 11th. Guillermo is going to stay in. We are going to face off against Angel Pagan, David Wright, and Carlos Beltray. Hagen is 3 for 4, bottom of the 11th, 3-2, straight blank. 3-4, double star 3, fly ball out there to Hart. Out number 1. David Wright, 2 for 5. 2-5, walk, 16, that's a 6. And with that, Carlos Beltre, infield at double play depth. Beltre is 1 for 4. 5-5, strike 8. That is an 8. Struck him out. 2 away, Carlos Delago up. He's 0 for 5. The pit. Well, they missed the steal chance on that. 3-3, strikeout 10. That's an 8. Struck him out, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. After 11, we're tied at 5. We go to the top of the 12th. It's going to be Guerrero Mota, Jason Kendall, and Ricky Weeks due up. Pedro Felicio tired. Mets going deep into their bullpen. Billy Wagner coming up. Take a look at his card. Wagner comes in. Guerrero not taking the hit here. Wagner comes into the game with a 2.57 ERA. 5 saves, 7 innings pitched. Allowed 7 hits, 6 strikeouts, no walks. Guerrero tired. Joe Dillon will come in to pinch hit. Dillon batting 1,000. Two-5, double star, fly ball out there to Beltre. Out number 1, Jason Kendall. 4-4, strikeout plus 15. The 17 is too high. 20 outside of the range, line drive to right. Out number 2, top of the order, Ricky Weeks. Weeks is 0 for 4. 5-5 double star, 21, that's a strikeout plus, sorry. That's a 21, that's a 17, struck him out. So we go to the bottom of the 11th, it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And with that, they're going to bring in Seth. Gross is going to come in at center field. And they're going to bring in Mike Carmen to take over. So we're going to have to go up against Diamond Easily, Ryan Church, and Raul Casanova. Seth, 1 win, 3.2 innings pitched, allowed 1 hit, 5 strikeouts, and no walks. Here's the pitch. 1-2. Strikeout 6, that is a 6, struck him out. Ryan Church, 1 for 4. 2-3, wild pitch, we're going to re-roll the dice. 2-3, re-roll the dice, that is a wild pitch, that's 4-3, strike 12, 15, too high. 1-6, fly ball out there to Carmen. Out number 2, Raul Casanova is 2 for 5 on the day. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 2-5-6. Strikeout 9, 14, too high. 4-1. Question mark 8. Power hit to Carmen. That's a 5. That's going to be a single. Wagner not taking the hit. They're going to bring in Dan Murphy. And Casanova is going to stay in. They're not going to give him pinch run. Strategy roll is a 12, 1-3. Possible error on a throw. 4-2. That's going to be a base hit past Braun. Error rating is a 1. Braun's a 0. So no error there. So with that, the lead runner will advance. However, Castello's base run rating is a 0, and if it's less than 1, the runner will hold. We go to the top of the order. Jose Reyes, 0 for 4 on the day. 6-3, strike 6, 8 too high. 3-3, power hit to Carmen. That's a 10. That's going to be a double. And Dan Murphy will come home on a two-run double, and the Mets win it with a walk-off. Seven to 5 is your final score, final line score coming right up. So the Mets defeat the Brewers at home. The final score 7 to 5 in 12 innings. Brewers 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Mets 7 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. 2 runs scored in the bottom of that 12th. Billy Wagner will get the win. Seth will pick up his first loss. Corey Hart gets the home run. Ryan Church will get his second home run of the game. Taking a look at the stats here. Wagner, 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, an ERA of a 2.25. Seth went 1/3 of an inning, allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 4.50. So that is going to do it for us here at Shea Stadium, as the Brewers will go to 5-5 and the Mets will go to 7-2. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile here at Shea Stadium as you catch the 7 train. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos go up in my 2008 replay, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Screen007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.